So we are going to take a look at this clip in regards to the jewelry business, the hip hop jewelry business in particular. Now, if you guys never been to school, man, this guy puts on a teaching. He's dropping all the gems. Free game alert, free game alert. I hope y'all listening, because a lot of people don't even know these basics about jewelry and how you walk into a store, you buy a piece of merchandise, you come out of that store, that second, it starts losing money. It's a depreciating asset. Now, when you go to a jewelry store, you expect them to be wholesome and a good person and morally sound, but that's not always the case. And in this clip, they kind of mention there's some nefarious misdoings of some of these jewelers who really have bad intentions. Let's go ahead and take a look at it.
The jewelry scam. We're going to talk about the jewelry scam. Let's say I'm finna spend all this money on this Cuban. When I want to go sell that Cuban,
yes, sir,
I cannot get 40% of what I paid.
That's a shame.
Probably 30%.
if you're lucky. And
of what I paid.
I've been there.
Now, to be honest, let's say if I paid $600,000 for that Cuban, 600,000, man, I probably can't even get 150.
If you're lucky. It's crazy, right?
So y'all have to be careful. I know y'all like to see the flashiness, the ice and all that, but we have to dig a little bit deeper. The people that we look up to, like the Floyd Mayweathers and the other people, most of them people get jewelry for free.
Right.
For mass marketing, because when we see them go to the jewelry store, what we do, we want to follow up behind. Like, I want that. I want that too. Oh,
a lot of these celebrities, when we see them all blinged out, and I'm sure Floyd Mayweather has a substantial amount of jewelry that he's paid full price for, but a lot of it that y'all seeing, these stores that he is walking into trying on this jewelry, you already know he is a walking billboard for them, because as he mentioned, they get to post that where millions of people get to see where they're getting that from and who's that jeweler. Really brings a lot of notoriety for that jeweler.
Oh, you know, Floyd paid this for it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Why they be telling niggas business?
Yeah,
all the time,
so
they be telling niggas business a little too much too. I don't like
they got
that
the
shit.
picture. So this why I say the jury scam,
they be
because
pocket
it's like
watching and
we spent all this money.
dropping.
Okay, now celebrity come in there. We spent all this money. We can't even get 30% of our money back.
Never.
Which is I feel like is very disrespectful.
Ultra, especially
You know-
to the same nigga I bought it from. I gave you.
That's
I gave
crazy.
I gave you 50.
That's
Now you
crazy.
acting like this ain't shit, but when I got it from you though, you
What
feel
the
juice
fuck?
me up to get it.
Right.
Exactly.
So it's like
that shit was
okay,
everything
so
and
I
more.
feel like this. I'm spending all this money, but I feel like we should be able to you should at least take 20%.
At least.
Not I
should
shouldn't
be
be
in
able to
writing.
get like, you know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
should be
come on,
right.
man.
It
Like,
should be like some
So
type
it
of
makes-
contract with your jeweler. If I bought this from you, if I bring it back, I mean, it's a business. Like
That's completely, like he said, it's a business. Totally like any other business. These jewelers have to make money as well. Now, where it gets tricky and where it gets unsound is where the jeweler is being greedy. They're trying to take what that product is worth plus more, plus a little bit more. And what they're talking about, okay, if I happen to return a piece of jewelry to you, you still have to make money. You don't have to give it to me for that same price, but maybe you should just take 20% off of the original price. But 20, then okay, I may be willing to do that and work with you. But if
Let's
you're
treat it
charging
accordingly.
That's what I'm saying.
the
Fuck all that. I might
complete
wanna
full
change my
price,
shit. I
it's
might need the
complete
money.
greed.
So like, let's get some understanding. I'm breaking bread with you. This is
Exactly.
your items here. Like, how the fuck all of a sudden this shit is 60% cheaper? Oh, I could do it. Especially like if it's just like you said, a Cuban, right?
Yeah.
Like if this was a Cuban that they already bought for somebody else and they're selling now.
Right.
You ain't customize it or nothing.
Exactly.
I bought it for $30,000 from you, just a Cuban you got from Japan or some shit.
Right.
And I bring it back 2 months later, and you want to give me $15,000 for it?
Yeah.
Gold
How
ain't
does-
go down.
That
Diamond
don't even make
How does-
sense.
how does
That
that
don't
happen?
even-
Because
I
you
feel like
got over on
I
me
feel like
already.
that's is how you got to treat things. It's like that's how you know the purity of the relationship y'all have. When y'all ready to go spend all y'all money with these people, start overthinking. Start looking at like how much this jeweler fuck with me before
Yep.
I put 100,000 in their hand.
Ask them real.
There you go. There you go. There you go. He said it right there. How deep is the relationship really when you're putting hundreds, tens of thousands of dollars in their pocket for their kids to go to private schools, for them to roll in their BMWs and Mercedes, to have nice homes and go on all these vacations. Who really, bottom line, are you supporting? Dig deeper, think twice of where that money is being allocated. And that's all we saying. That's all they saying.
Before I put $100,000 in your hand,
move.
let me see how much you really fuck with me.
Yeah, you
because like
attention.
Us celebrities, we're going in there. Not only that we're about to go spend the full price, but they're going to make it seem like we got a deal.
Oh yeah.
Second, we're doing all this damn goofy ass promo.
Big promo.
We're taking pictures. Mm-hmm. We're doing a custom video. We're posted on their page. Yep. So we're billboards and
free game alert. Billboards. Exactly. Billboards. What he's saying is, we get this jewelry. We so quick to be excited about what we have. We so quick to be excited to get a nice new piece, to be out there stunting on other folks. We need to really evaluate like what we need this for. What are we doing it for? Who we're really supporting, how we're supporting them.
And we paying a bag.
And you gotta think about this too, right? So like, because we're out there, right? We wearing it, boom, boom. So, and people that watches, a lot dope are in the underground, right? We don't know the drug dealers spending money with these niggas.
Right.
We know the big other names too, but we know who spend the real money: the dope dealers, the scammers. Niggas. Them niggas coming there. I saw Batman got this.
Exactly, and they not gonna tell you a damn thing.
Nothing.
They don't say no. That came from me.
Right.
That was my customer.
They don't wear this.
But then, as soon as you click the profile, you see the nigga following you.
Right. He came here because you ain't telling me, you told me nothing.
Yeah.
My thing is though, if I bring a jeweler, people come. There's no way as business. This is just as business. If I bring a jeweler, people, then they spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I feel like just being a good business person, you should get a nice percentage of that.
For sure. And I stand on that.
That's greed at that point. It's pure greed.
Like this, right? This is Goobeline. I talked about it before, right? This is Goobeline from Switzerland. It's all real emeralds, sapphires, all this real shit, right? This is a company that was in Switzerland. I was the first nigga in the world with this shit. No man ever had it, especially no black person, especially in America. Now they launched in America, right? I should be the first nigga on that campaign, right? I look at their website now, they got some African nigga wearing the shit. I was the first nigga to wear it ever in life. And you know it. He gave me a little love, go and give me a Patek and shit. But fuck all that. I should be on the campaign. I should be creative director, like for real on that shit. No one ever had this before. You go to their site right now, Goobeline, I follow him and I know the owner of the whole shit.
What's he talking about? Is he talking about,
how the fuck I'm not?
Is he talking about those chains right there that I always see people have that everyone and their mama got? I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. Those little chains, those little
on the campaign,
clover-looking chains. I think that's what he's talking about. Let me know in the comments if
they getting over on us.
If that's
we gotta
right,
stand for something.
I think I want to say
especially
that might be it.
Like I say, when we go back, hey, I'm getting less money.
I don't know what the
that's
hell
crazy.
That's crazy.
I came in happily to spend my money, spend a full bag of what you want, and then you act like they're never giving you a deal, even when they say, the deal is I'm doing this. This is a favor. There is no way to do this. This is my cost. This is my cost. You're not paying, but then your cost. But you can take off this much money.
And more people.
Exactly. So I'm sure everyone has been in a jewelry store or in some type of bargain situation where the price is the original price. You come down on that price. You offer another price, and you say no. I don't want that price. You end up walking away. They come down even further. Okay, I'll give it to you. The item is $10. You offer $5. They're like, give me $8. You walk away. They're like, okay, just give me $5. Was it really worth what they were originally saying? Was it really worth the $10? Probably not. There's a cost and an effect about things. There's a certain metric of what bare materials cost. So therefore, knowing that, you can kind of have an idea of what things have fairly cost with the amount of labor put into them.
people need to speak on this because we are the ones that are the consumers, right?
Exactly.
And they get and most of these people, I like all races, right? But at the end of the day, from different countries, different races.
No.
So they getting our money and using that shit and taking their families on fucking cross country trips and going to fucking Europe and shit.
Paying they $30,000-$40,000 rent on the store.
For sure. And they ain't wearing this shit. They're not, you don't
Yeah.
never like outside of the store.
Nah.
Barely even in the store, right?
Nah.
But they not putting you on real game and telling you, okay, this is the type of gold you should buy. They barely say that. They're getting over on you. And I just don't appreciate that shit.
Nah,
Hey,
that's
talk about more.
It's just like anything in life. He's trying to get over. It's your job to not be ignorant of the situation.
Facts.
If you understand, if you going in, you know the price of gold today.
Right.
You ask him, 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat, how many grams is it? You run it in that calculator online to see how much that actually cost in gold today, right? Then do the carats on the diamonds. How much is that? Is this VS? What is it? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is this GIA certified or not?
Right.
Then you should know exactly really how much you should be paying.
Right.
But if you ignorant to it, you deserve to get got over on. That's your
sure.
fault.
And
You
they-
came
for
in
sure.
it-
Now, didn't I just say that? I said it is there. There's a price for the bare materials, no doubt about that. I kind of have to push back with that. Lightweight, my mans. If you're presenting a public business that's out there for the masses to consume your product, and they come in and you're advertising as such, then that person is going to have that expectation of what you're advertising is what you say it is. Otherwise, you're a liar. It's not up to that person to do completely a whole research of that item in order for them to buy that item. Not everyone has those smarts, and you can argue the common person really doesn't. But what you're saying, I agree to a certain extent. You should have an idea of what you're buying fairly cost with the materials and also the labor included. I don't believe that it's the customer's responsibility. The owner of that said business knows something is nefarious or isn't right and doesn't correct that situation. That's a problem. That's, those are bad, horrible tactics.
You came in this motherfucker. Man.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's not my job to educate you. This is my store. You
But
came in
that
here.
shows you
Yeah.
how much
See,
they don't
that's
fuck with
all
you.
wrong,
Right.
bro.
You
But
see what I'm
that's
saying?
all,
That's all
but you
bad.
should know that.
Right.
You should know
You should
that.
know that.
No,
They
not
get over and they
everybody
constantly do
should
that.
know that.
Like,
That's
we
the
all
thing.
done it,
Everybody
right?
doesn't
and
know
we
that.
learn, so we never do it
Everything
again.
I ever bought, I bought the next thing, realized how much I got
Right.
on. Next.
When he says you should know that, that means should people come out of the womb knowing that? Or this is something that you kind of live and you learn, you have the experience, but like I said, when you're going into a store, you have an expectation.
Thing. Oh, I realize that. You feel me? That's just-
And you learn the
Yeah.
game. So we just trying to prevent others
should be
from falling
granted.
for the
Do
same
your
trap.
homework.
And on top of that, we want to hold these jewelers accountable for this shit. I've
Yeah.
done it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I've done 300,000, went back, got 120. Like, damn, I spent 300 with you.
The one thing
All
I
got
would
is
say
120?
is
Goddamn.
Nah, for
get
sure.
get
For sure.
your weight in gold, because that's
Facts.
gonna hold value though.
That is true.
Yeah.
And that's why I did with
Diamonds
this.
ain't
that
really
gold.
gonna hold no value,
Nope.
but you get your weight in gold. Go
Yeah.
for the 14 karat. Go for a little.
We get what they're talking about. Watch yourselves when you're buying jewelry, because you may end up getting got in the worst way. And especially, get your weight in gold, get your money's worth if whatever you're buying. And things do depreciate once you step out of that store. And this is real game right here, so y'all better eat it up.